Hey guys,
We are here once again.
with an adoption update.
Yes.
Okay, so I know we have a giveaway currently, and we are doing a Thanksgiving basket giveaway. If you haven't seen that, you need to look at one of Steph's posts. It has a lot of goodies in there. A couple cups, fall cups, a
Towel.
a towel,
A little pumpkin.
a little pumpkin, some candy, a couple bracelets, some decals, a notebook, and a gift card to Hobby Lobby that is worth
$25.
You hear how she said that?
$25. $25.
But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and put that out there. But so today, I'll let Steph tell you about it since she was the one talking to everybody. But today we got a phone call about a grant.
Yes. This place was called, what was it? Cane's Grant?
Kane's Place, Kane's Gift, something like that.
Yeah, Cane's Gift. That's what it was.
That what it was?
Yes. So, I had applied to this one back in either late September, early October, something like that. It was the very last grant that I had applied for. Because during the day, that's just what I did, is applied for grants. So, today I was in the living room. I had just finished eating lunch, just trying to think of what I was going to do next for the day. And Asher comes in and he said, were we supposed to hear about a grant today? And I was like, yes. I said, but I've been keeping an eye on the email because I hadn't heard anything. And it turned out that they actually texted Asher and just said...
and for some reason they texted me and not her.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I think we have both numbers on there, but for some reason they...
Well, I think I might...
go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I think I might have put yours as a
primary or
one when I
something.
normally don't.
Yeah.
So
just because I'm working and it's easier to get a hold of her than it is me.
Right. But anyway, they had texted him and said when would be a good time to call. And so I told him, I said, right now. I said, because he just left me his phone so that they called. And she said, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm calling everybody that was accepted for a grant, and you guys happen to be accepted for a grant. And I was so excited. I was like, praise the Lord. I said, yay. She said, yeah. She said, I wanted to let you know that we as a company are donating $5,000 to your adoption. Woo woo. I was so excited. So I told her, I said, I got goosebumps all over. I'm so happy. She said, oh, good. I'm so glad. She said, we were thrilled to be able to help you. So basically what she's going to do, she said, this is how their company works. And it's kind of different than some of the others. But she is going to be sending us $1,000 to start off with. Just in case we're, for some reason, like needing it now or whatever. And then once we get matched with a birth mother and a baby, she said that we have to let her know immediately so that she can go ahead and send us the last of the $5,000. So yeah, that's basically what she said. And she was, very sweet, and she was a joy to talk to. And I was just so excited because I think we got to figure it up. We got to figure out how much we currently have now. But I think this 5,000 has pretty much covered our last 3 phases of our adoption. Or at least the 2 big ones for sure. So, but we need to figure out, like how much we've actually received from, just donations, grants, all that good stuff. So, We will be hearing back from another grant, though, in December. Yes. We are.
Okay.
I just don't know when. They just said December.
So, we have applied, as you know, we have applied for several. And just in a little bit, we have heard back from 3.
Right.
Well, we've heard back from 4, but 3 out of the 4 we have been accepted for grants.
Yes.
So, that we know of. So, keep on praying about because you never know what is around the corner, because we could get a call in the middle of the night, in the next 10 minutes, whatever, and we could have a placement.
Right.
Not placement. That's
Or
the wrong
just
word.
a match.
A match. Placement's the wrong word. I'm sorry. But a match. And you never know when it would be. So we have to keep on our toes. We have to make sure everything's ready all the time. We currently have to do that. Of course, that's not a bad thing, but it's a good thing. But it makes you very what's the word I want to hear? Cautious and cautious, and just being able to make sure all your ducks in a row about every day.
Mm-hmm.
And all that. But yeah, before I forget too, as you can tell, we just came from church and stuff. But we have, I don't know where my mind's going here, but I'm just being scatterbrained a little bit. But anyways, I do want to hope everybody continues to pray for us, continues to maybe support us, and help us out, because believe me, it doesn't go unnoticed at all. And we hate to even ask anybody for anything, because it's not in our nature. It's being very vulnerable in our case, because we're the type of people that if we can do it ourselves, we will. For example, if there's a car that we have a vehicle and it has need maintenance, I would rather do it myself than to have somebody else do it normally. Mm-hmm. Especially if I can save $1 here or $2 there. And most of the time I can figure out, or we can go to the University of YouTube and figure it out.
Yep.
And then somebody on there can teach you how to do it. And which most times that's what we do. So it kills us in a lot of ways to ask for help for anything, especially financial, because we are in the mindset that we do not like to ask for. But at the same time, we don't want to not cause you to not to be a blessing either. Mm-hmm. And that is more of a reason why we open ourselves up in this way, so that how I want to say this, not really that in a sense we can be a blessing to you, to be a blessing to us,
right? And
open yourselves up for that. And we couldn't do what we have done or be where we're at today if it wasn't for your loyal support, your encouragement, your faithfulness, your prayers, everything, really. There isn't a thing left unturned. And things are happening. It's things that I know we don't see. It's the things that we see in the silence sometimes that opens up loudly and clearly in the silence, not in the hustle and bustle of life. It's the silence that speaks louder than anything else a lot of times. But yeah, I don't know if Steph has anything else to say.
No, not really. I mean, you about covered it, but we just don't want you guys to think that we're taking you for granted in any way. And, we don't want you to just be like, oh, all they ever do is ask for money, because
that's not what we're trying to do.
No.
We are trying to make sure that you are very aware of where your finance, the stuff you have given toward, where it's at, what it's doing, what if it's in a sense, is it sitting in an account that's growing? Is it multiplying? Is it what is it being used for? And everything that we've done, it's being used for.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So everything, because I think I explained this before, but I'll go ahead and explain it again. We have a separate account outside of our personal account that is set alongside for nothing but adoption expenses.
Correct.
And everything that we received goes straight to that account.
Right.
And it's a savings and checking account, so it increases with interest a little bit. Not a lot, but it does increase some.
Every penny counts.
It does. It's not a lot, but it helps a little bit. But yeah, so it helps in ways that I saw this somewhere. I can't remember where, but it said something about, in a sense, when you raise a child, it doesn't take mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, or whatever. It takes a whole village. It takes a whole tribe. And that's what you guys are. You are a wonderful support group.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. And we don't want to take you any way off for granted. And that is why, one of many reasons, that was weird. It looked like my face was glowing there for a minute and then dimmed. So that's why.
It's just the camera focusing. I guess. Because it's not doing anything.
It's not, but that's what it looked like on the phone. But what I was saying is, that is why we decided to run a Thanksgiving giveaway basket.
We wanted to do something for you.
We wanted to do something for you to know that for you to know that you didn't to know that we did not take you for granted, not just in words, but in actual actions.
Correct.
In deeds, which is what we have prepared for you. So, with that being said, you have only till tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If it's at 8:01 p.m. Eastern Time, you will not be entered into the drawing.
You is too late.
I'm sorry, but that's just how it's going to go. We had to set a deadline, and we figured 8 o'clock was be about as good as we can get there.
Yep.
And with that being said, if we are having to ship the thing, we will ship it off on Friday.
Yes.
So that you would probably get that before Thanksgiving. So I'm assuming that you would get it probably shipped on Friday. You'd probably get Tuesday at the latest, I would think.
I would say Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest.
Tuesday, Wednesday. So it'd be plenty of time for Thanksgiving, plenty of time for you to set anything out that you want in the basket or whatever. Yep. But yeah. So yeah, we wanted to do something special for you. But with that being said, we also want to make sure you know again, we are still having some fundraisers going on.
Yes.
And we still have a ornament fundraiser. It's $10 a piece.
Correct.
Or $10 a piece, or with $2 shipping if we had to ship it.
Yeah.
And we are. I don't think we got. No, we don't. No, we don't have any sales right now on our puzzle pieces.
No, we just had one.
We just had one, I think.
Yep.
We had a few done. I think Steph just put a post on there today about the puzzle pieces.
I finally got them all on there.
And there were quite a few of them actually.
Yeah.
And
I got a shoe started.
The puzzle is getting so close to being done. It ain't funny.
It is. I'm just absolutely amazed at how close we were getting.
And I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but we want to welcome all you new members, by the way.
Yes.
I cannot believe the turnout of you all, the old members inviting new ones, and how many has accepted. I cannot believe that. And even some of the new members have invited people. And I can't even believe that.
Yeah.
So I am amazed
how quick our group has grown in just a few days. But
I would love, I'm not going to lie with you, I'd love to see it reach 300.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that will happen, but I'm just saying I'd love for that to happen. I'm just
grateful for
all the
members that we do have.
Don't get us wrong. We're very grateful for what we have. But also I was saying I just would have loved to see that.
Right. But we do want to say thank you and welcome to the group. And we hope that we can be an encouragement to you, and that you can see the Lord working through this adoption. And for those who have been here, have already seen the Lord do so much already. And we're just excited to see what's right around the corner, because I told him not too long ago, I'm like, I just feel it in my bones. I just feel like it's not going to be long, and the Lord's going to bring that baby to us. I keep telling him, I'm like, I'm still praying for a Christmas baby. So I'm just being honest.
Yeah. And of course, you never know what will happen, and because we could get a call, an email, emergency situation at any time. We have in the past gone through some hoops, in a sense, to explore some situations. And the situation at first seemed very hopeful. But then there's sometimes the situation just gets closed. And sometimes that's what you just have to do. Sometimes you just have to walk through the doors, seeing what the Lord will open, if it's even a possibility. If it's not, then Mm-hmm. But you just have to, sometimes you just have to walk through the door for the possibilities. But anyways, what I was saying earlier, I was talking about fundraising, and then I remember about you new members. I was telling you all that we got ornaments on sale for $10 a piece plus $2 shipping if you
unless you're local and I can get it to you.
$2 a piece and have to ship it out to you. Unless you're local, and a local for us would be here locally where we are or where she's from.
My sister-in-law.
Yeah,
our sister-in-law.
Our sister-in-law who lives in Indiana
is making these
ornaments. And they have they're very beautiful design. They have a couple I think both of them has
one has a hashtag.
One has a hashtag with the
adoption quote.
With an adoption quote.
And then the other one's just an adoption quote.
Okay, the other one just adoption quote.
Yeah.
But both of them turn out very well.
They're beautiful.
They're ones that we like a lot. And we never do it seems like when we do start getting on here and talking, we think of so many things to tell you, and that's a good thing, but it can be a bad thing because you don't know when to hush, especially when we had new. But
Chatty Cathy.
yeah, we have a couple of things to tell you. Besides the grant, the grant is wonderful, but we have not just when we draw the winner tomorrow for the basket, we have not decided to do it live or to do it just a video or a drawing and just a post or something. If you prefer one way or another, comment below. Just comment. Also, be on the lookout for a couple of things because we have a couple of things going on. A couple of weeks ago, I think it was, we had a generous person come forward, a couple of people actually, come forward and tell us that if we get a donation of $500 to our adoption fund, they would match it. Life Song. They would match it, which they have, by the way. And then and somebody did, and they went ahead and donated to the Life Song, the person who was doing it, who offered to donate. On the same evening, we had another member who was willing to do the same thing. Theirs did not get matched because nobody really did it up to that amount. They both had to be $500 and $500. Well, it didn't happen. So what we're doing on Black Friday for a donation of $500, this person is willing to match that again. So on Black Friday, instead of you purchasing stuff that for electronics or Christmas gifts and stuff like that, that really maybe not mean so much, you can donate to this cause and they will match it. We will get you more details about whether you can do it. You have to do it all in one $500 sum, or it has to be several. It can be several increments. Either way, we will get you information about that and let you know in the coming days. Also, for this coming Saturday, on November 18th, it's supposed to be National Adoption Day. Mm-hmm. So what we are going to do for that date only, we are going to run a little bit of a sale on puzzle pieces and ornaments. So be on the lookout for that. Again, I'm not telling you, I'm giving you teasers. I'm not telling you what the cost will be. I'm not telling you how much I'm discounting. But that is what we're doing. So be on the lookout. And all you new members, if you'd like to know more about us, know more of our story, any of that, let us know. Because we would be more than glad and happy to get on here alive, do a Q&A, do just a video telling our story of how we have come to this point. And I have to figure it out, but with our grant, who's given us the grant of $5,000 straight, I'll have to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure that is above 60% is what we have raised, that you have helped words cannot come over me right now, but it's amazing what the Lord has done through you to help us.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm not sure if there's anything else I can say, but is there anything?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm just in pure amazement at, what the Lord has been doing with it, and, what He's done, like Asher said, through you guys. Honestly, we would not be able to be this far without you. Without the Lord first, and then, without you guys, it's just
because
amazing.
Because our agency tells us all the time, you should not be where you're at, but we are.
Yeah.
Well, you think of people in the Bible. Abraham, you should not be able to conceive a child, but he did.
Mm-hmm.
You should not be able to survive a big fish swallowing you, but Jonah did.
Right.
You should not, David, be able to slay a Goliath with a stone, but he did. Daniel should not have survived the den of lions, but he did. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego should have not, without any way, survived a fiery furnace, but they did. Moses and the children of Israel should have not escaped Pharaoh and his army, because they were at a crossroads between Pharaoh and the army and the Red Sea, but they did. Mary, the mother of Jesus, should not have been able to carry a child who was a virgin, never been with a man, but she did.
It was all because of the Lord.
And it was all because of the Lord. And same goes here. Nothing can be done without him. For Mary, when she saw the angel Gabriel, she said something very profound, and it had been quoted over and over, but it's so true. With God, all things are possible. I think it was Mary, but either way, it's in that passage. With God, all things are possible. And you have allowed the all things to be possible to be really possible.
Right.
I think we're going to be ending on that. We should be seeing you again with a post or live or another video tomorrow. But if we don't do a video, we want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. Early, I know, but in case we get busy, and the holidays just seem to sometimes get busy. So in case we do that, it happens, we want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. Hope you don't, I was going to say stuff yourselves too much, but it's just a thing that comes with the holidays. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving with friends and family, and just fellowship and fun and laughter and all the good stuff with the holidays.
Yes, absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
And we'll talk to you at another time.
All
Thank
right.
you, and have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.